Hey everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I have a layout share for you. Now this is going to be composed or compiled of a bit of my 30 days of sketches, what I've done in June, and a few of the ones that I did in July, I believe. And then I will do my 12 days, a series that I do with Daisy. Once that's wrapped up, I'll share all of those together. This is not everything I've created in the last few months, but it's what I can find. So I figured I'd share with what I can and what I haven't. There are process videos if you want to jump back and check them out. So just figured I would go with what I had, and some things might be shared twice, so we'll see what happens. So kicking it off, I have this fun layout of Barrett the day he was born, and it just says welcome to the world. This is kind of his introduction layout, using up a little bit more of my Bohemian Dreams collection that I tried to kill back in May and June. Here is one of my sweet little girl. I do believe this was for a layout I did this month or in June, maybe in June. This was one of our team challenges for the Kit Club scrap party, and it was to like the telephone challenge. So I got my layout from Carrie and I scrap lifted hers, and this is what mine turned into, and then I got to pass mine on to someone else to scrap as well. So really fun documenting Nora and her little doll here, and just loving on it. And she was in her mommy mode there. I used up this cute little doll, piece of ephemera I've had, cut file that I painted. This was something that had been sent to me a long time ago, and then using up a little bit of some stash and some new product as well. This one was definitely part of my 30 days of sketches, and it is a really neat one of my little kids. Well, they're all my little kids, but of my kids jumping. I love that shot of Jackson there. And yeah, so title is just Jump, documenting them. This was right before Barrett was born, so one of the last family activities we did before the following weekend when I went to the hospital to deliver Mr. Barrett there. So yeah, mixed media, you know, fun little layers here and there. That was a good one. Here's one that it's not actually done. I have to go back in and glue it down, and I'm not very happy with this strip here, so I need to go back and fix it. But I called it Happy Garden Girl. I made this really fun shaker and a chevron pattern that I was really proud of myself for creating, and it's I really love I like what I have started. I just need to go back and fix it. Lots of bits of embellishments. Like I said, nothing's glued down. I do need to go back and create it, but it is just photos of Nora playing in the garden. So pretty girly there. I've done a lot of Nora layouts lately. She's very heavily being documented. Another one that's not quite done, I have to glue some things down, but this one was documenting National Donut Day. This was also definitely for one of my 30 days of sketches back in May. And this was using some Kaiser Craft and some mixed media. So loving that as well. I did get a couple donut themed product used on this, even though it's very un-donut like. I kind of really loved this layout, how I kind of combined a not like you wouldn't think donut when you first go to look at it. You have to really look at it, read the title, eventually read the journaling, and then you'll clue in. But yeah, I love that one. And one more that's not quite done. This one I did do for this month though. This was for a Lifton sketch that was due back in June, but I only got to post it now because I've been a little behind, and it was to use these really fun banners in star shape. Love the way this one turned out. My photo isn't down yet. I added a couple more layers after I was done filming. So cute. One of my all-time favorite photos of Jackson and Nora together, just being silly before bedtime, which is why this layout is called Bedtime Shenanigans. And I really like it. It's pretty basic, but I love the look that it has. And this is like one of the very first projects I created now that I have a silhouette and I have a die cutting machine. I'm trying not to make everything die cut, like making everything like that, but I'm struggling. A lot of things are becoming cut files. So I'm gonna work on it because I know you've seen that. Like, you already know what that looks like. You don't need me to show you. So I'll work on it, guys. Not exactly sure where this little guy goes, but maybe right there. This one I created back for the scrap party in like May, but it was using, I gave a challenge to Amy to use 10 tags, and then we're all like, we'll do it with you though, don't worry. And so this was my take on using all the tags and documenting some Christmas photos. So that was Christmas Eve from 2017, I believe. This one, you can see, it's also not done. I decided that I'm going to go back, and I still haven't glued everything down. I'm going to go back and stitch the rest of it as well. So I just left this here so I could remind myself that that's what it is I wanted to do. But just a couple cute little photos of Barrett when he was just learning to lift his head up and be happy with his tummy time there. He's at 3 months. So I am going to do a monthly type of layout for him, and this will probably go in there. And there's a little bear. Bears will be heavily prevalent in his layouts because I call him my baby bear. So all those bear ephemera that I have is being put to good use. And again, I made a little shaker pocket that's see-through, which I thought was really fun. So there's that one. This one was also lift 30 days of sketches, I believe, and again using up the rest of some of my Bohemian Dreams. Again, really cute photos of Nora. She's just holding her unicorns on our front porch, and I don't know, I love it. I didn't do journaling. I kind of let the big words kind of do it for me, and I just love these photos of her. Basically, I think she's adorable, and I just wanted to document them. This one I did back in June. I believe this was, it was for something besides just how to kill a kit with style. I'm just not exactly sure what that something is, to be honest. I might have been scrap lifting someone, but needless to say, they are really fun photos of Sean's birthday this year. He turned 35, and I'm using this beautiful collection that I got from Altenail, and it's basically the only layout I've used with it yet because it's been sitting tucked away and I haven't digged it back out, so I need to go ahead and dig it back out and play with it. But I really do like the way that that turned out, highlighting a really big photo and then some smaller ones around. Here is another one. I'm pretty sure this was also 30 Days of Sketches. Again, Little Miss Nora. This was her birthday this year, and I used all the ambersands to represent this look that was going on. And then I wanted a really big one so that it's going to be paired up next to another birthday layout. So it's going to be that one and then eat cake. So yeah, I think it's cute. This is using the Good Vibes collection from Crate Paper. I loved that collection. One of my all-time favorites. Christmas layout. This was, I did this back in May, but I posted it in July here for Scrappy Christmas in July. My photo's ruined, but that's okay. It's just talking about how this is what I do in the morning. I sip on some coffee, and Barrett was still really little, so watching some YouTube, and it was freezing, so the fireplace is on, wrapped up in a blanket, and it was just how I spent my mornings in the winter before my older two woke up. This one I just created. This is featuring the new Kit Club from Christina. This is a pre-cut cut file kit, and I think we got 6 different cut files and all of that. There's lots of information in the video about that, but this is featuring my first layout for that, and I love it. So this is the photo from Canada Day this year. This is going into our album that documents Canada Day every year, and I just played it, did a little bit of mixed media, some stitching, some sewing. There's kind of a little bit of everything in there. I've stitched in some sequins, so pretty fun. I'm really happy with the way that one turned out, and there's some exclusive flair here too. Here's another Christmas layout. This one I did for the crystals from Pineapple Paper, her Off the Board series that she did in July, and for Scrappy Christmas in July, so I mixed them. We both scrap lifted the same layout, so that was really fun. And again, just another documenting my really cute, I got a new Christmas tree mat. I can't think which color right now, and so I was just kind of documenting that with my coffee and my bump and all of that. Pretty simple, but again, I like it, and using up some of this really, really pretty Christmas paper. And then finally, a nice summer layout. I did this for a summer hop, and lots of sequins. Again, definitely back into sequins. And then this is just a title that I have been saving up to use. I saw Christina Sorge use it on something, and I've been saving it up since then. I believe it is a song title, so I can't think of who it is right now, but it totally is a song title. And yeah, so big sunburst with the sequin stitched, and this really, really cute photo, again, of Little Miss Nora out in the sunshine. So there you have it. That's what I kind of have that I can find right now to share with you. I don't know where my other layouts are, to be honest with you. When I moved upstairs, my room used to be downstairs, and I've moved upstairs so my kids could have the downstairs space as a playroom. And I don't know if I've put those layouts away or they're just hiding somewhere and I can't find them. So if they happen to pop up, I'll share them with you. Otherwise, like I said, there's lots of videos. You can hit up my Instagram. They'd all be on there as well. If you happen to miss my series at all for 30 Days of Sketches, that's basically what's missing. And I didn't do a ton in June. In July, I did a couple, but not a whole lot. So I will be back with my 12 days series. Like I said, I'll do a separate share for that once we finish posting the last couple of days in the next couple weeks. And I'm excited to move on to August. Fresh start, have everything in one spot so I can go back to my normal monthly shares. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see everyone really soon. Bye.